Understanding Active War, a guide for English learners. Hello, dear friends and language enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a phrase that's often heard in news reports, history books, and political discussions: active war. This is a phrase loaded with meaning and implications, and it's crucial to understand it well, especially if you're keen on learning English in the context of international relations or law. Let's explore what active war really means and how you can use it in your conversations. An act of war refers to any action by one country against another that is an overt and deliberate attempt to inflict damage or force confrontation through military means. It's a serious phrase used in international law to describe incidents that may lead to war or are part of an ongoing war. But what makes an act of war? It typically involves military aggression, like invasions or airstrikes; sabotage, which damages another country's ability to defend itself; espionage, if it involves stealing state secrets and is coupled with other aggressive actions; blockades or sanctions, if they are intended to damage a country's economy as a form of aggression. Understanding this term requires knowledge of political and military contexts, making it a complex but fascinating phrase to learn. Active war is not just a term, it's steeped in history. Throughout centuries, various actions have been labeled as acts of war, leading to significant conflicts. For instance, Pearl Harbor, the surprise attack by Japan on the U.S. naval base in 1941, was declared an act of war, leading the United States to enter World War II. 9/11 attacks. The terrorist attacks were treated as acts of war, which prompted the United States to launch military operations in Afghanistan. Learning the historical use of this phrase helps one understand its weight and the severe consequences that can follow such a declaration. The term act of war isn't thrown around lightly. It has legal implications under international law. When a country commits an act of war, it can justify the attacked nation's use of military force in self-defense, under the rules set by the United Nations Charter and other international agreements. Recognizing an incident as an act of war can lead to mobilization of military forces, declarations of war by governments, international sanctions or collective defense measures by allies. It's an important term that carries legal weight and can influence international relations significantly. We've reached the end of our exploration into the phrase act of war. Understanding this term is crucial for anyone interested in English in the context of current events, international law, and political science. It's a powerful example of how language and world affairs intersect. I hope this video has shed light on the meaning and significance of act of war. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to keep learning and expanding your vocabulary. Until next time, keep practicing your English and stay curious.